What if I told you that a soldier with a bandana, a hero with a sword, and a bizarre looking alien creature had mind control powers that controlled other people still holds a piece of my gaming heart? Join me on a trip down memory lane as I uncover my top 5 PlayStation 1 games. These aren't just games. To me, they are my personal classic legends that I grew up with. You might be surprised with some of the picks, or maybe you'll find your own forgotten favourites. Revisiting the Polygon era. The 90s were a playground for games and consoles for me. From my first console, the Sega Master System 2, to my latest purchase, the PS3. But wait, Flip, it's 2025 and the latest consoles out there are the PS5 and Xbox Series X/S collection. Not forgetting the Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. Why the hell would you pick a PS3? Well, that's a good question, my friend. But I am going to save that for another video. The 90s was the best time for consoles entertainment for me. Whether it be playing on the Nintendo, Sony or Sega, I didn't care for the console wars. I just cared about gaming entertainment. So with me purchasing the PS3 a few months back, I thought, let's go back through the top 5 games that I enjoy playing as a kid. So I hope that you enjoy this video and be sure to check out future episodes in this series by hitting that subscribe button and commenting on this down below explaining what type of games you used to play on. Or if not, just hit that like button and share amongst friends. It all helps out with the algorithm and it helps grow the channel. A little disclaimer here, please bear in mind it's been ages since I played these type of games, so I'm relying on memory of experience as well as research into the game itself. Okay, anyway, let's get on with it. Number 5, Fear Effect. Fear Effect has to be on my list for sure. The reason being for this is because it's witty comedy, the storyline, graphic novel style characters, and the stunning environmental artwork. The storyline goes as this. They are 3 mercenaries, Hannah, Royce, and Jacob, who conspire to kidnap the daughter of a Hong Kong triad leader for a hefty ransom. The mission quickly spirals out of control though and leads to a supernatural nightmare that involves Chinese mythology and the underworld. Fear Effect actually surprised me when I purchased the game because of its 4 discs. The most I ever had on PlayStation 1 was Metal Gear Solid with its 2-disc format, and seeing 4 discs actually shocked me. And the reason being for Fear Effect having 4 discs is the amount of polygons and also environmental artwork detail that the developers had placed into the game. Looking at the gameplay mechanics, you could say it was a clone similar to that of Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and Dino Crisis, with its puzzles and fixed camera angles, yet still the developers made it unique with its sexy female characters making them appealing both to male and female, a lesson that can be learned in today's society for game developers. I would like to say the game is definitely worth a revisit, and after researching into this, I would gladly purchase from a store if I come across this game again. So look out for future streams on this. Number 4, Pac-Man World. This game deserves to be on my list after how many times I have played this game. Pac-Man World was a simple game where you, the hero, have to rescue the damsel in distress and fight sub-level bosses before facing the main villain at the end of the game. This style of gameplay is similar to that of Mario, Legend of Zelda, and Donkey Kong. The gameplay mechanics are far different from the classic 1980s version of Pac-Man arcade games. It features 3D levels full of enemies, puzzles, and collectible items. Pac-Man has a variety of new abilities to travel levels and defeat enemies, including a butt bounce to break objects and a rev roll for quick dash. However, the developers did not forget about the true core fans who liked the traditional 2D mazes, and in so incorporated it into the gameplay mechanics, some hidden levels on which you could play the classic style of Pac-Man. I did not know at the time of playing this, but down to my research I found out that Pac-Man World was made into a trilogy series celebrating its anniversary at the time. So looking at this, I would like to look into Pac-Man World 2 and Pac-Man World 3 for a good reunion to the game in the future. Number 3, Dino Crisis. It is known for its panic horror gameplay. Dino Crisis is a survival horror game series created by, I will leave the name on the screen right now because I don't want to insult the person that actually created this, and I'm not going to give it a chance in saying it. But anyway, it is created by and developed by Capcom. I totally loved Dino Crisis for the T-Rex jump scares, raptors, storyline, and the strange character leading role names. The difference between this game and often compared with Capcom's predecessor, Resident Evil series, is that Dino Crisis uses its 3D environments, making the player believe that the enemies is gone off the screen, but it isn't, unlike its pre-rendered backgrounds of Resident Evil titles. So why do I like Dino Crisis though? Similar to the game mechanics of fear effect, puzzles and quests, etc. That is a main reason why I like this game in total. It's simple, it's easy to follow, and the storyline, even though it's a lot different, it still ties in with the main objective of the game. For second reason, Jurassic Park and The Lost World was all on the rage at the time in the 90s. through games and movies being shown on normal TV. Just stating what the definition is, normal TV is normal stations, for example channel 1 to channel 5 in the UK. And for last reason, I bet you are thinking, why not Resident Evil series? Why Dino Crisis over Resident Evil? Well, here's the simple answer. I was shit scared of zombies at the time. Right, I need one of those fingerjigs. Whoa, God and Benny, you got me again! Freaking hell! Miss you bitch. Let's go, 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 go! Oh! Where the fuck did that come from? Okay, you've made your point. I'm still shit scared of zombies. Yeah, let's get on with it. Number 2. Oddworld, Abe's Exodus. Abe's Exodus needed to be on my list for sure, either at number 1 or number 2. Abe's Exodus for sure is a 2D platformer game that has puzzle solving, stealth and resourcefulness over combat. Released back in 1998, it is a direct sequel of the 1997 game Abe's Odyssey. The story of Abe's Exodus picks up immediately after Abe destroys Rupture Farms in Abe's Odyssey. Abe has a vision from the Madokan spirits that the Glockins are digging up sacred Madokan bones from the Madokan burial grounds, just so they can harvest them and create their latest product. Abe sets out on a quest to stop the Glockins' plans, and also whilst there to rescue any Madokan slaves. The game mechanics of the predecessor Abe's Odyssey was plain. The creator took on board its fans' opinions and introduced several new features, such as an updated game speak wheel, a quick save option, and a lot more. Abe's Exodus also expanded the lore and introduced more characters, emotions, and with dark, quirky narratives to go with it.
Director Flegg reports bone production down. Ow!
It ain't my fault! It's that Abe guy! First Rupture Farms, now Necromines! There ain't no bones anywhere! No bones, no brew! I am totally screwed! My career is over! And it's all that blue bastard's fault!
Blah, blah, blah.
For sure, I would definitely revisit this game, as it is got so much humour and the tension and breathtaking scenes are just absolutely stunning. The graphics at the time was just at its peak for this game, as when I first played it, I didn't think that this game's graphics would be any good for a 2D platformer. So I was like in that mindset at the time, thinking, oh, it's going to be like a SNES version of Super Mario platform games and all those platform games what I played previous to that. But this one was like, it's something far different, far unique, and the lore behind it was just stunning and easy to understand. Those that have never played the Oddworld series, I definitely recommend this game to anyone out there who wants a good laugh. It's a classic retro game, and it's definitely second place for me on my games rack. Whilst we're here, we'll give some honourable mentions. Number 1, Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid is my number 1 go-to favourite video game on the PlayStation. Created by Kojima and developed by Konami, the game is best known for its stealth action genre and cinematic storyline. Metal Gear Solid was released on the PlayStation in 1998 and solidified the series' formula of stealth, complex plot lines, and memorable characters. The game follows Solid Snake, a retired Foxhound member who is forced back into service after a nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island, Alaska, was taken over by a renegade special forces unit codenamed Foxhound, which threatened the US government with a nuclear-capable strike. Snake must rescue 2 hostages and neutralize Foxhound. The epic memories of this game, such as Liquid Snake's laugh at Solid Snake after double-crossing him, Psycho Mantis's reading my memory card and moving my controller across the floor, and also surviving the horrible torture chamber of Revolver Ocelot, having button bashed my controller and nearly destroying it at the same time. My favourite top characters have to be on this game is...
Sorry, I forgot.
You'll just have to wait until I produce the content for that.
Damn.
The one thing I truly love about this game is the storyline. Detailed 3D graphics for the time, voice acting, and extensive use of cinematic cutscenes and radio conversations. I would definitely revisit this every year for my live streams. I have done this recently and also previously last year. If you'd like to check out that, go over to the live playlist of the game. I have done all the Metal Gear Solids before, so they'll all be listed in there. But unfortunately, we have come towards the end of this episode. I hope that you've liked going through my top 5 games. Feel free to share your top 5 games on the PS1 in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. This is Flip signing out.